I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to ask you to close your eyes while you think about the answer. Why close your eyes? Because when your eyes are closed, you shut down the thinking part of your brain. And this helps the rest of your mind and body become more active and allows new information to surface that you're less aware of when your eyes are open. So go ahead and close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Breathe and be still. And the question I'm going to ask you is this: what is the worst part about not knowing what you're going to do with this issue? What is the worst part about not knowing what you're going to do? What is the worst part for you about not knowing what you're going to do? Breathe and be still long enough to identify what the worst part of not knowing is. Where in your body do you feel it? And breathe. There's no rush. There's nothing to do about it just yet. Identifying what hurts most is enough. Once you can identify it, or at least some of it, open your eyes and take a minute to write down your immediate thoughts or anything about your experience just now. And pause the video while you write. Sometimes we don't want to identify what hurts because it hurts. But identifying it empowers you to be less afraid of the hurt. If you keep the hurt at bay, one of the things that can occur is that you end up in an endless indecision loop in your head. When you know what hurts, you have more options for how you'll work with it. For example, can you trace the sensation you just identified back to an earlier time in your life? What is familiar about it? When did you feel this way before? Sometimes it can feel like you can't handle the hurt, but I know you can. The reason I know is that if you've felt tortured by indecision for the length of time you have, there's nothing you can't face. Facing painful truths much easier than staying in an indecision thought loop.